Hi, I'm Krystal Covington. I'm a communications strategist with a expertise in publicity, internal communications, and also influencer marketing. Those are areas that people would not necessarily think fit together, but they really do, in the fact that what myself and the small team that I work with can create are great stories, expertise in understanding how to drive people to take action, to become a customer, or to tell your story, or to help you in some way, and really creating great partnership. And all those things require great empathy, understanding how to think for the audience, and really being great at understanding what this brand is and the value that it brings to the community. What your company does is impactful, and we want to be able to share that with others. So I will say that I'm easy to work with. I'm someone that takes a lot I internalize my clients' needs and feel like it's my job to achieve it. So whatever your goal is, I literally wake up in the morning saying, what have I done to get you closer to that goal? And focus around really being impactful towards getting you what you're looking for. So I'm not one of those people that's just going to say, well, I spent so many hours doing it, that's what you got. I will say, I've been driving at it, I've been trying, I tried these different angles, I went above and beyond, I charged you for this many hours, I really did a lot more. And my team has been thinking about this day and night. We really work hard to try to achieve those goals, and most of the time we're successful in getting you what you want. So some of the great success stories that we've had, one recent was a restaurant group in California that did an influencer marketing campaign with us. Their goal was as a simple 100 newsletter subscribers. We worked with 3 influencers and got them close to 200 newsletter subscribers, and they were very happy with that. We've also had technical folks that work with us. Technical expertise is always challenging because people are looking at you at the granular level to see if you're worthy of being featured. But we had one who is a scientist and neuroscientist that was featured in a TED Talk. We have a technologist in Agile that has been blowing it up in podcasts and probably has about 15 so far over a couple of months. We recently worked with a HR consultant who has worked with really huge brands, and she was extremely happy with the probably 25 podcast interviews that she received, 3 written stories published with her name on them, and then a couple of really good mention stories where someone wrote about her and featured her as an expert. So those are some of the really great results that we've received. I've personally been featured in Forbes, the Wall Street Journal, on Lifetime Television, on Fox. I've been working on my own PR for many years, so there are things that I have learned from being a part of those interviews and being featured in those stories that I can help to teach you. So I'm a really great media trainer. I can teach your team. When I worked for Natural Grocers, which is a publicly traded grocery chain, it's weird to brag about myself this way, but I was really great at teaching the folks at the stores. So the company had, at the time, it was about 145, 150 stores. I think when I started working there, they ended up with over 160. But there's no way I could do PR for all of those locations. So I was responsible for brand PR, but also all of the stores to try to get local PR in those areas. So my approach to that was to teach the store experts. So they have these folks in the stores that are experts at nutrition, and they pay those experts to be on board to give people free coaching in the stores and to help people pick out the vitamins and things that they can buy there. So I taught them how to get their own PR. Some of them became masters. There were some folks being featured every week for a little while. Like they would just keep finding things. One of them, I remember she had gotten a regular in studio segment a couple times a month where they were calling her back in to come up with new things and do recipes. So that strategy helped to really grow. I remember it was a really crazy stat. I think it was about 63% growth for the time between the time that I had been working with the company and the firm that they had been working with before. I was an internal employee, and they had released the firm that they were working with. That was like, a really expensive firm. I think it was like, $20,000 a month for the firm. So they were spending at least a couple hundred grand a year on it. And then I was able to get 63% more press than they did with their big team. And so I really find that to be a special aspect of really being tenacious at going after things, really having the customer in mind as far as taking your goal as mine, and really not wanting to stop until I get results. So please feel free to reach out. I am all over the internet. If you want to look for me and see if I'm legit about what I'm saying, you will find me everywhere. And I try to continue to maintain my own press, so I keep up with regular new links to myself as well. But let me know what your goals are. We'll talk about how you can achieve them. I'm a great consultant as far as helping you to understand how to get better at discussing, at understanding your goal, get better at planning and marketing and communicating. I hope to work with you soon. Bye-bye.